Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. Welcome back to Braintree Today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis and you're watching BCAM TV. Now we'll be getting into our latest stories from the week. According to a disturbing new report, drowning rates in the United States are on the rise after decades of decline. The report from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says the causes are complex, but disruptions during the COVID-19 pandemic may be one reason. Dr. Tessa Clements, a health scientist in the CDC's Division of Injury and the lead author of the report, said, quote, "Children were unable to take swimming lessons and many aquatic programs were unable to operate. Lifeguard training stopped, so this limited the availability of safe places to swim." End quote. The CDC report found that more than 4,500 people died from unintentional drownings in the United States each year from 2020 to 2022. This is about 500 more drowning deaths each year compared to 2019. The CDC says it's the leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 4. After decades of false starts, researchers say they are finally making progress on a long-acting and reversible birth control option for men. An experimental product gel was developed by the National Institutes of Health and the nonprofit Population Council, and it takes almost the same approach as birth control pills for women. It's a hormonal gel that men rub on their shoulders once daily, and over time it blocks the production of sperm in the testes. The gel is allegedly supposed to replace enough testosterone to keep men healthy, but not so much that they make enough sperm to get someone pregnant. In a clinical trial, 86% of men achieved these low sperm counts by 15 weeks of using the gel. Experts said that after men stop using the gel, their sperm count returns to normal levels within 2 or 3 months. After the recovery phase of the trial, many of the participants went on to become fathers, proving that the method is fully reversible. Researchers have started a conversation with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration about how to test the gel in a final definitive trial. In a new survey, less Americans are buying electric vehicles over concerns of the limited range of electric cars, along with the lack of convenient fast charging options. The consumer survey from AAA revealed that only 18% of U.S. adults say they're very likely or likely to purchase a new EV, which is down from 23% last year. During the same time, the survey revealed 63% of participants say they were unlikely or very unlikely to buy an EV for their new car. While these survey results suggest that interest in electric vehicles could be dwindling in popularity for now, the survey revealed that consumers are showing more interest in hybrid vehicles, with a third of respondents indicating that they are very likely or likely to purchase a hybrid for their next vehicle. Third time's the charm for the Boeing Starliner mission after launching its first crewed flight test last week. The new spacecraft's highly anticipated voyage lifted off atop an Atlas V rocket from Cape Canaveral Space Force Station in Florida. Veteran NASA astronauts Butch Wilmore and Suni Williams are riding aboard the Starliner capsule on a journey that takes them to the International Space Station. The mission, which was known as the Crew Flight Test, is the culmination of Boeing's efforts to develop a spacecraft to rival SpaceX's Crew Dragon capsule and expand the United States options for ferrying astronauts to the space station under NASA's Commercial Crew Program. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson noted in a main news conference that this flight marks only the 6th inaugural journey of a crewed spacecraft in U.S. history. Thanks for watching Braintree Today. We'll be right back with more after the break.
James. He was surprised to find out that he has elevated blood pressure, which could turn into high blood pressure. So he talked with his doctor about a healthy path to get his numbers down. He quit smoking, which makes a big difference for his overall heart health. He also cut down on salt by watching out for high sodium on food labels and added a 30-minute walk 5 days a week to his routine. These healthy steps weren't easy, but lowering his blood pressure was worth it. Learn more about his healthy path.
Welcome back. Braintree High School's Scholarship Night took place on May 28th, where a number of students took home scholarships before they start their college careers. 2 students were presented with the Braintree Community Access and Media Awards, which were presented by Executive Director Wes Ray. Students Eamon Corbo and Finn Kastner will each be receiving $1,000 scholarships that will go towards their college tuition. You can watch the full ceremony on BCAM TV's public channel, Comcast Channel 8, and Verizon Channel 26, or on youtube.com/BCAMTV. Here's more from the scholarship ceremony.
The Braintree Community Access and Media Scholarships are in memory of Lorraine Kaur and Bob Lombardi, represented tonight by Mr. Wes Ray. Students of this scholarship have either contributed to community television or will be studying communications or a related field next year in college. 2 recipients this year, Eamon Corbo, Ithaca College. And Finn Kastner, UMass Amherst.
Just for the plate. Valentino, thank you.
The Nicholas Bean Scholarship is in memory of 2013 BHS graduate Nicholas Bean, who passed away at the age of 20 due to substance use disorder.
Trash and recycling in Braintree is getting an update. The town of Braintree posted a release alerting residents of new changes to the trash and recycling collection. Starting July 1st, Braintree will charge a $25 fee for every sticker issued. Stickers will no longer be included in the curbside trash collection fee. Also beginning July 1st, curbside trash collection fees will be $200 per residential unit for the year. This charge will get lumped in with Braintree's water and sewer bill. Other updates include the resident one-load fees, compost bin fees, and the nixing of mattress collections. For more information, head to braintreema.gov. The Braintree Parks and Recreation Department will be holding summer fun programs for kids this year. The first 2 weeks of August, the department has organized 2 different themed weeks for kids in K through 4th grade. From August 5th to the 9th, Animal Planet Week will give kids the opportunity to learn about a variety of animals and their habitats. Each day will be a different animal-themed arts project. The following week, from August 12th to the 16th, Space Expeditions Week will get kids learning about the solar system by creating space-themed art projects and by participating in space-themed games and activities. Both events have a fee of $250, and you can sign up now on braintreema.myrec.com. In hopes of raising $8 million, officials announced the town will be holding a special election this weekend to ask its voters to decide on the permanent Prop 2.5 tax override. There was no early vote by mail option for the June 15th special election due to several reasons, including cost and the short window to get ballots mailed out in time. If a voter is unable to show up to their polling place in person this Saturday, they can still vote with an absentee ballot. For more information on how to get an absentee ballot, head to braintreema.gov. Thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. We'll be right back with more stories in the area.
Take steps to keep yourself and your family safe from ticks and the illnesses they can cause. Use EPA-approved tick repellents on your skin and clothes. Read and follow the directions. Wear light-colored clothing to make it easier to spot a crawling tick. Check for ticks on yourself, your kids, and your pets anytime you've been outdoors. Some tick bites can make you sick, but finding and removing a tick properly makes it less likely. Call your doctor if you start to feel ill or notice a rash near the bite. Play it safe when you're outdoors.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. Now let's get right into more stories. TJX Companies has confirmed that employees at some of their retail stores, including TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods, will now be wearing body cameras as part of a new safety and security effort. Framingham-based TJX confirmed that loss prevention associates at certain stores across the U.S. have been equipped with the cameras over the past years. According to the company statement, employees are given thorough training on how to use the cameras effectively. A spokesperson said, quote, "We hope that these body cameras will help us de-escalate incidents, deter crime, and demonstrate to our associates and customers that we take safety in our stores seriously. Video footage is only shared upon request by law enforcement or in response to a subpoena," end quote. It was not immediately clear where or how many stores were involved in the program. Last week, District Court Judge Heather Bradley dismissed a criminal charge against a former Hanover High School science teacher. A police report said that Kenneth Desi had threatened to bring a gun to school in response to the school's principal initiating disciplinary proceedings against him. Desi's attorney filed a motion to dismiss because Desi's comment had no victim. Goldman said, quote, "He made a comment off the cuff about getting a gun. He certainly didn't mean for it to be a threat. It wasn't directed at anybody," end quote. According to the police report, a teacher overheard Desi speaking privately with Union President Steve Henderson about a disciplinary action taken against Desi by the high school's principal. Desi is currently appealing his termination from Hanover High School. Quincy's recently fired director of Elder Services may be facing federal charges, according to Mayor Thomas Koch. The mayor's office announced developments in the case as federal investigators are set to present evidence to a grand jury of alleged financial irregularities undertaken by former director of Elder Services Tom Clasby. In an interview with the Patriot Ledger, Mayor Koch said that agents from a federal public corruption unit had joined an investigation launched by the Quincy Police Department after Clasby was placed on paid leave April 19th. Koch then fired Clasby on May 16th. These aren't the first allegations Clasby has faced, as in 2009 he resigned from the Board of Elder Housing amid allegations that he violated conflict of interest policies. Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren took a visit to the local Asian supermarket Can Man Food on Friday morning to tour a workforce development program spearheaded by Quincy Asian Resources. After meeting with recent graduates that are employed by the market, Warren talked up some local elected officials and leaders about immigration reform during a roundtable discussion. During her talks, Warren said, quote, "I'm here in QARI to celebrate getting $627,000 for QARI, an organization that helps new arrivals, new immigrants to our country, get some basic training and take on essential jobs in our economy. This is a life-saving opportunity for so many people. It's good for all of us," end quote. The program provides skills training and language classes, while CanMan provides job opportunities after graduation. In addition, the two work with Boston College, Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, and Hilton Hotels to train recent immigrants in the food and hospitality industries. New electric vehicles fast charging stations are now available in Weymouth, but they may look a little different than the typical. Next to Shawarma and Shakes in Weymouth, in a hidden away enclosure is a bank of lithium-ion batteries that take up a full parking space. The batteries at 850 Washington Street allow the station to charge electric vehicles at high speed without a high voltage connection to its electrical grid. It's a clever hack that allowed owners Sean Ward and Matt Kelcourse to avoid a multi-year backlog for electrical components, and they even got the station built in just 6 months. Most other EV charging projects in the state haven't been getting very far, largely because of a shortage of a basic but crucial piece of equipment: higher voltage transformers. Wait times for this piece of gear can stretch more than 2 years. This delays a critical part of the state's strategy to combat climate change that relies on persuading almost 1 million drivers to switch to EVs by 2030. Thanks for watching Braintree today. We'll be right back with more in entertainment.
Hi, I'm Tom Lyons, a retired captain from the Quincy Fire Department and the author of the book Fighting Fire, A Proactive Approach. Do you know that electrical failures are the third leading cause of home fires? Cords and plugs led in this category, while extension cords dominated this category. To avoid these fires, plug heat-generated appliances directly into an outlet. Do not use power strips or extension cords on these appliances. Power strips are designed for use with electronics only. Do not put electrical cords underneath rugs or pinch behind furniture. Do not overload outlets. Charge laptops and phones on hard surfaces only. Finally, if an electrical device is not working as designed, it is time to repair it or replace it. Be conscious of your home environment and be safe, and thank you for doing so.
Welcome back to Braintree Today. This week in entertainment, we have some movie and television recommendations for you to watch. First up, Hitman follows a professor who moonlights as a hitman of sorts for his city police department and finds himself attracted to a woman who enlists his services. The film stars Glenn Powell and Adria Arjona. You can watch Hitman now on Netflix. Next, The Watchers follows a 28-year-old artist who gets stranded in an expansive, untouched forest in Western Ireland. Finding shelter, she unknowingly becomes trapped alongside 3 strangers who are stalked by mysterious creatures every night. The film stars Dakota Fanning and Georgina Campbell. You can watch The Watchers now in theaters. And finally, Bad Boys Ride or Die follows Miami cops Mike Lowry and Marcus Burnett, who embark on a dangerous mission to clear the name of their late police captain. The film stars Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. You can watch Bad Boys Ride or Die now in theaters. That'll do it for news today. I'm Martha Konstandinidis, and thank you for watching Braintree Today on BCAM TV. Stay safe, and we'll see you next time.